Revelio. Revelio.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish
Incendio.
to... before I do.
My mother will not like
Revelio.
this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking. Simply pretended that someone had used it very hard.
again. Come and listen. I've acquired what must be.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. You did away with all those dark wizards? Oh, I can't. Good for you, getting all those foul goblins a hiding. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Saccharissa, what did you ask me to do again?
Gather booba troopers from the Forbidden Forest.
Revelio. Revelio.
Alohomora.
Revelio.
Garneth, remind me again about your moon calf, Biscuit.
Poachers kidnapped her, and I'm terrified of what plans they... I can only hope she... I couldn't give a doxy what...
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and... However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right. I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find a melt.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
are the talk of the school since Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Right! Tango! Reducto!
Bombarder! You're not going to learn.
Amateur!
Remember your face.
Confringo!
Stupid one! Confringo! Oh, it's actually Bombarder!
Confringo!
Better get my claws out.
Incendio!
I think not.
Arresto momentum.
Confringo! Bombarder!
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Where's that? Confringo! Bombarder! Confringo!
Revelio. Alohomora. Which one of you is Biscuit?
Descendo!
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Revelio. No need to be difficult. I mean, you know how...
Incendio!
Arresto momentum. Revelio. Levioso. Arresto momentum.
I'll look after you.
Revelio. 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 Levioso.
Not especially quiet, are you?
My bite is
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Levioso. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Settle yourself. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
What will I do without her?
Revelio.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
You can have her back for the right price.
Of course. I would pay any amount for the safety of my dear Biscuit. Oh, my sweet little biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Revelio.
have been meaning to speak with you.
Revelio.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today. It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, my mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became... A few years later, we left to come to...
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who can. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so.
What does your mother think about all?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, but I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied, and I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine.
He was truly extraordinary. We all have our burdens.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the...
Revelio. Revelio.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise.
Revelio.
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near them. They must have the uncrated Chinese chopping cabbages.
That's embarrassing, isn't it? What an unfortunate disappointment!
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Revelio.
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Hello there. Do you have a special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
Hello, Mr. Ndi? Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese...
I have them right here.
The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place.
Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you.
Do you have any idea why the goblin...
No clue. I used to think it was because of its strategic... I will admit, however, that I don't know what they...
How do you and Eddie know each other?
I wasn't surprised to get his owl about his Chinese chomping cabbage scheme.
How do you and Eddie know...
We met at Hogwarts. Been friends and...
What do you have for sale?
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins. A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
I should be going now.
Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. 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 Depulso. Revelio.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
To the headmaster's office. Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Revelio.
Be strong, Alexandra.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean, your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the hamlet could use a bit more security. I apologised when he almost trampled half the hamlet yesterday, but everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll.
It certainly takes a lot of courage.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from But he's my troll and my... I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered.
What exactly were you training the troll to do?
I was hoping to train him to serve as protection for us.
Who's Barnabas the Balmy?
He allegedly tried to train...
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating. I take it you're Alexandra's friend. I feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
Revelio.
It's done, Alexandra.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to... I wish things could have turned out differently for...
There wasn't much.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated my... I mean, that troll. It was...
Whisperer?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
Revelio.
The Troll Whisperer. Seems fitting.
Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Reparo. Repulso. Revelio. Repulso. Revelio. Repulso. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Protego. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Defender. Confringo. Arrest. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare.
Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Should have known a herbologist would you.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
Revelio. Incendio.
A troll? You can't be serious. Revelio. Incendio. A troll? You can't be serious.
Bombarda. Revelio.
A sarcophagus. This must be more. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Revelio. Revelio.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope. Curse.
prefer they not be allowed to attend.
Couldn't agree more. Not to mention, it exposes us to their backward way of thinking.
Talking about muggles?
Yes, and how they shouldn't be allowed.
What are you up to now?
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Well, there was a troll in the tomb.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry, that's all. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems...
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose...
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your... Thank you again for what you did.
Revelio.
I hope I look... Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster...
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get...
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me?
He is, so you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And...
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on it. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall... How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster... How do you feel? Leave him to me. It's rather...
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Yeah!
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours. Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts.
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces.
I hear you're getting quite good. I say, why don't you...
What? Yes, sir.
On your way, Mr. Weasley. Ah!
Well, there's one for my diary.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Ooh. Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt!
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way out.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the green.
Ah, yes! Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir?
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student.
A silly game. I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Harry Pippin.
I'm saving up. Aside.
Is the only ball wizard in the village.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs?
charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me...
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it...
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them... Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades, to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rook...
What? Goodness. Well, you... I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful. Good. Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean...
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his...
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. Let's get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Revelio.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Lumos. Incendio. Corso. Descendo. Arresto Memento Levioso. Here.